Good afternoon. Good morning. How are you? I hope you can hear me well. Good morning. I'm on here before I get my day started at work. Just to encourage you today, it really hit my heart. Sometimes I believe that the messages that I get is because I feel other people. I'm an empath. So I'm just here today just to encourage you that when you're elevating, there's three things we need to focus on really quickly here is to stabilize our emotions, round up our perception, and to keep moving. And so, all I'm trying to get you guys to see is if you are facing something, if you are experiencing something, or if you have a family member that may be experiencing something, don't lose focus. Don't let your emotions talk you out of going forward. Don't allow your perceptions to be misconstrued. Today we're focusing on when you're elevating. When you're elevating, a lot of things may happen while you're elevating. You don't understand why it's happening, but you are still having to walk through something, right? And everything is not the same. In these days that we're living in right now is not the same as what we've been through in the past. These are totally different days. That's another thing that I have to remind myself. This is not that. And so today I'm encouraging you. I don't know what you may be facing. I don't know what you may be trying to start far as business, far as mentorship, whatever you got going on. If you've got something that you want to sell, you have a brand that you're building, when you're elevating, it's not going to always look perfect. It's not going to always be perfect. It's not going to be the perfect surroundings. But it doesn't mean that you should not still go forward. And so I learned this today because it was very heavy on my heart. Again, I really believe that I feel things that other people may be going through. It may not necessarily be a word for me, but it's a word for somebody that's connected to me on my page. And so it's like, stabilize your emotions, take a couple deep breaths, write the vision, make it plain. If you haven't wrote it down, write it down. If you haven't found a collaborator, pray about your collaborator and you crossing paths. The destinies will meet. If you're having negative thoughts, the word says to cast those down, right? Anything that goes against what your purpose is, anything that tries to talk you out of what you were truly here and meant to do. So today is when you're elevating, don't get in your emotions. The first thing that will come and try to get you off kilter is how you're feeling. It does not matter how we feel. Your purpose is your purpose, and it's going to go forward regardless of the emotions. And so I am even working on getting to a place where I check myself. And so when I learn things, I come on and I share them with you. And so stabilize our emotions, round up our perception. Don't let anyone dissuade what you've heard, what God has shown you, what your vision is. Don't let anyone dissuade you. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not qualified. For whom God calls, he equips. Whom God calls, he predestined. Whom God calls, he qualified. And so I am just here, just literally, I felt it in my spirit that somebody is struggling. They're on the fence. It may be a family member. It may be a friend. In this season, you have to discern very well who's in your circle, because it's a difference between a good thing and a bad thing. Is a difference between someone who loves you and someone who doesn't want to see you succeed. And so then there's these battles that you have in your mind. That's what I am. I'm a mindset coach. In case you don't know, I am Vanessa Brown. I am a mindset coach. I'm here strictly to help with the barriers of the mind. And so I thank you so much for joining me today. I just wanted to encourage you. I have to get ready for work, but I just had to hop on and say, when you're elevating, don't let nothing deter you, not even your own emotions. We have to stabilize those emotions. We have to focus our perception and understand that we have a job to do. We have a mission. We have been given an assignment. Do you think the enemy is just going to let us walk out there and do what we do without no fight? That's delusional. I even have been in that spot. And that's why I try so hard every chance I can. I don't care who I come in contact with. I am going to encourage every single person that comes in my path. And if God gives me something to share with them, I'm going to share it, because that could be the difference between another year and just a month. And so today, remember, when you're elevating, everything might try to come up. Everything. Subconsciously, consciously, because it's time. And because it's time, it's going to fight you. It's not going to be easy. But that does not mean that you give up, or that does not mean that you give in. You recalibrate and keep going forward. And so join me again for your Mind Your Daily Messages. I'm going to have to start being on here more often, because I have so many downloads, and it's like all of it may not be for me, but it's for somebody. And in this time and age, it's about collaboration. I keep hearing that. And so I want to do my part, and I want to pour into people as much as I can, because I remember a day and a time where I didn't have somebody like me. But it doesn't give me a right to not be me. And so I thank you so much for joining me today. Again, follow me. I'll follow you back, especially if you're like a account that I can verify that's not spammed. I will follow you back. And I hope you enjoy your day and you have a very blessed day. And I will see you again very soon. And have a good day. Bye.